China is one of the most powerful and rapidly growing countries in the world. With its towering skyscrapers, advanced technology, high-speed trains, and strong economy, it is often seen as a symbol of modern success. China is usually portrayed as a highly developed and disciplined society, but behind this polished image lies a reality that many people around the world don't fully see or understand. This script explores the darker side of China, especially its control over the internet, social media, and other aspects of everyday life that are often kept out of the global spotlight. One of the most well-known aspects of China's system is its strict internet censorship, often referred to as the Great Firewall. This is a powerful digital barrier that blocks access to many foreign websites. Platforms like Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Instead, the government promotes its own controlled alternatives. The purpose of this system is to regulate the flow of information and ensure that citizens are exposed only to content that aligns with state guidelines. Any content considered sensitive or critical of the government can be quickly removed or restricted. Social media does exist in China, but in a very controlled environment. Platforms like WeChat, Weibo, and Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok, are widely used, but they are heavily monitored. In some cases, users may face account suspensions or even legal consequences. Certain keywords are automatically filtered, meaning that some discussions are blocked before they even begin, as people are aware that their online activity is being watched. Another controversial system is China's social credit system. This system is designed to track and evaluate the behavior of citizens. Actions like paying bills on time or following regulations can improve a person's score, while violations or undesirable behavior can lower it. A low score may lead to restrictions, such as being unable to book flights, access certain jobs, or receive loans. While the system is presented as a way to build trust and order in society, critics argue that it gives authorities significant control. Surveillance is also a major part of daily life in China. The country has one of the most advanced surveillance networks in the world, with millions of cameras installed in public and private spaces. Many of these systems use facial recognition technology to identify individuals and track their movements. It also raises serious concerns about privacy. In such an environment, it becomes difficult for people to move or act without being monitored. Freedom of speech is another area where China faces criticism. Openly criticizing the government is risky, and journalists, activists face pressure or punishment for expressing dissenting views. Some individuals have been detained or investigated for their online posts. International media organizations also face restrictions when operating within the country, which limits the amount of independent reporting available to the public. A particularly sensitive and widely discussed issue is the situation in the Xinjiang region, where Uyghur Muslims live. Various international reports have raised concerns about large-scale detention facilities described as re-education camps. Chinese authorities state that these are vocational training centers aimed at preventing extremism and improving employment opportunities. However, human rights organizations and multiple governments have expressed serious concerns about the conditions. This remains one of the most debated and controversial topics related to China. Media control plays a key role in shaping public perception. Most major news outlets in China are state-controlled or closely regulated. This means that the information reaching the public is often filtered. Negative stories or sensitive issues may be downplayed or not reported at all. As a result, many citizens may not have access to a full or independent picture of events happening within or outside the country. At the same time, it's important to recognize that China's system has also contributed to significant economic growth and development. Millions of people have been lifted out of poverty, infrastructure is highly advanced, and public safety is relatively strong. However, this progress often comes with trade-offs, including limited personal freedoms, restricted access to information, and constant surveillance. In the end, China presents a complex picture.